A nation's spirit tested the Great Depression. The Great Depression was a time of hardship. It started in 1929 and lasted for a decade. Millions of Americans lost their jobs, homes, and savings. It was a difficult time for families across the country. The Depression tested the spirit of the nation. The stock market crash of 1929 triggered the crisis. Banks failed, businesses closed, and unemployment soared. The effects were felt not just on Wall Street, but in every town and city across America. Farmers lost their land, families went hungry, the American dream seemed out of reach. This period in American history serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of prosperity. It also highlights the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. The Great Depression left an unforgettable mark on the nation's psyche. Its lessons continue to shape economic policies and social safety nets to this day. Black Tuesday, the crash that shook the world. October 29, 1929 is a date etched in history. Known as Black Tuesday, it marked the day the stock market crashed. Years of reckless speculation and overvalued stocks came crashing down. Panic selling gripped investors, wiping out billions of dollars in wealth. The crash sent shockwaves throughout the financial system. Banks, heavily invested in the market, faced massive withdrawals. Unable to meet the demand, many banks collapsed. Businesses, starved of credit, were forced to shut down. The domino effect plunged the nation into economic chaos. Millions of Americans lost their life savings. The unemployment rate skyrocketed. Bread lines grew longer as people desperately sought food and shelter. The crash wasn't just an economic catastrophe, it was a human tragedy of immense proportions. Dust and desperation life during the Depression. The Great Depression was more than just statistics. It was a lived experience of hardship and despair for millions. The Dust Bowl, a period of severe dust storms, ravaged the Midwest. Farmers already struggling saw their crops and livelihoods destroyed. Many families, driven from their homes by the Dust Bowl and unemployment, migrated west in search of work. They faced prejudice, discrimination, and often found themselves living in makeshift camps. Children went hungry, families huddled together for warmth. The Depression tested the fabric of American society. Crime rates rose and social unrest grew. Yet, amidst the despair, a spirit of resilience emerged. Communities came together to support each other. People shared what little they had, offering kindness and compassion in the face of adversity. A New Deal government steps in. As the Depression deepened, President Franklin D. Roosevelt took office. His New Deal programs aimed to provide relief, recovery, and reform. The government took an active role in stimulating the economy and providing a safety net for the most vulnerable. Programs like the Works Progress Administration, or WPA, created jobs for millions of unemployed Americans. The Civilian Conservation Corps, or CCC, provided work for young men in conservation projects. Social Security was established, offering a safety net for the elderly and disabled. The New Deal marked a turning point in American history. It expanded the role of government in the economy and in providing social welfare. While not all the programs were successful, they represented a commitment to addressing the needs of the people and restoring hope in a time of despair. Section 5, Echoes of the Past, Modern Parallels. While the Great Depression was a unique historical event, there are worrying parallels to the modern economic landscape. High levels of debt, both personal and national, raise concerns about financial stability. Inflation erodes purchasing power, making it difficult for families to make ends meet. The gap between the wealthy and the poor continues to widen, echoing the income inequality of the 1920s. The globalized nature of the modern economy means a financial crisis in one part of the world can quickly spread to others. These similarities serve as a stark reminder of the importance of learning from history. By understanding the factors that contributed to the Great Depression, policymakers and individuals can work together to prevent a similar crisis from happening again. Section 6. Learning from yesterday, avoiding another depression. The Great Depression holds valuable lessons for today. The importance of responsible financial regulation, a diversified economy, and a strong social safety net cannot be overstated. By studying the mistakes of the past, we can create a more resilient and equitable future. Individuals can also play a role in preventing another economic crisis. By practicing financial responsibility, saving for the future, and being mindful of debt, we can contribute to a more stable economic environment. Education is key. By teaching future generations about the Great Depression and its causes, we can empower them to make informed financial decisions and advocate for policies that promote economic security for all. Section 7. Collective Action, Building a Stronger Future. The Great Depression demonstrated the importance of collective action. It was through government programs, community initiatives, and the shared sacrifices of ordinary people that the nation slowly began to recover. Today, facing new economic challenges, that spirit of collective action is more important than ever. By working together, we can address issues like income inequality, climate change, and access to affordable healthcare. Government has a crucial role to play in providing a safety net for the vulnerable, investing in education and infrastructure, and promoting fair economic policies. But real change requires the active participation of citizens, demanding accountability, and working together to build a more just and equitable society. Section 8. The Power of Resilience, Overcoming Adversity. The Great Depression was a time of immense hardship, but it also revealed the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit. People came together to support each other, sharing what little they had and finding strength in their communities. This spirit of resilience offers hope for the future. By embracing the values of compassion, empathy, and collective action, we can overcome any challenge that comes our way. The human capacity for innovation, creativity, and determination is limitless. By harnessing these strengths, we can create a future where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. The lessons of the Great Depression remind us that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can endure and eventually overcome. Section 9. Conclusion, a legacy of strength and hope. The Great Depression left an indelible mark on American history. It was a time of immense hardship, but it also revealed the nation's underlying strength and resilience. The lessons learned from that era continue to shape economic policies and social programs today. While echoes of the past remind us of the fragility of economic prosperity, they also offer a message of hope. By learning from the mistakes of the past, embracing collective action, and fostering a spirit of resilience, we can build a stronger and more equitable future for all. The Great Depression serves as a powerful reminder that we are all in this together. By embracing the values of compassion, cooperation, and shared responsibility, we can create a world where the hardships of the past are never repeated.